the owner just announced we didn't want you. The owner announced that. There's nobody in the organization that has fought for this kid other than the GM. So I think the bricks have been laid for him to fail whenever he hit. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
All right, now y'all know the Podfather had to give his opinion on Shedeur Sanders showing out in his preseason debut. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Did y'all see Shedeur the other night?
I did.
Yawn. Shedeur.
Huh?
He said yawn.
What'd you say?
I said yawn.
At Shedeur?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Get
That's the story.
Get us some melon salt.
Tell me more.
Expand now.
How could you yawn that?
Because it's the preseason. I find I said something a couple weeks ago that stuck with me.
Really?
Not exactly, but I'm making meaning of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When we were talking about the Hulk Hogan thing, you were kind of like, it depends on who's doing the storytelling. People respond differently to things. I find that, like, if you're a Shedeur person, you're like, this proves everybody right. And if you're anti-Shedeur, you're like, this is the preseason. And if he had played like shit on the first game, the haters have been like, see, this mattered. And the supporters have been like, it's just the preseason. To me, this is a nothing burger. It's like, I'm glad he played well, and I'm rooting for the kid. I want him to be great. But I think too much is being made of a preseason game against not the best competition.
I couldn't be more on the opposite side of this.
Yeah, me either.
I'm shocked.
Couldn't be more on the opposite
Usually
side.
reasonable.
Didn't he play against first team D a little bit?
He did a little bit.
They
Preseason,
ran him around a little bit. Man is not.
That ain't his fault.
I'm just saying he did play against first team D. Pause. It wasn't the best. It looked a little bit better when he played against the.
But first team D means that they kicking our first team O-line's ass and got me on a run.
Potentially, yeah.
I don't necessarily mean,
Listen, I'm not here to do
Again, that's what I'm saying. Don't mean nothing.
138 yards, whatever it was, two
touchdowns.
touchdowns,
14 for 23.
Yeah, like, stop. That looks great, but I'm not here to talk about stats or the game. For what occurred in the draft and what we watched, the spectacle made of him. If you're of the belief that we're making an example out of this young black kid from this prominent football family, which I am, then that draft slide is a thing. Let's put that to the side. The quarterback that they took, whatever his name is that they took before him, was injured. See, that's why this is not a nothing burger to me, because you have no control over who's injured on the depth chart and who is not.
That's true.
no, fam.
The two quarterbacks ahead of him were injured.
Yes.
Hey, the owner just announced we didn't want you. The owner announced that. There's nobody in the organization that has fought for this kid other than the GM. So I think the bricks have been laid for him to fail whenever he hit. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
That's not a nothing burger.
And
That's not a nothing burger.
that's true.
I'll accept that he didn't fail. I think what I'm struggling with is the people saying that this proves or disproves a point.
It doesn't prove anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, let's wait.
Anything.
Let's see. I hope he's the greatest quarterback ever. I'm just saying this game doesn't, to me, tell a story one way or the other.
But it does tell some of the story. It says that this kid, with every odd stacked against him since before the draft, was ready to play.
Had enough mental fortitude to get in there and do what he did.
That's not a nothing burger. You can't do that with what they're doing and what they've done to that kid.
And some of those throws were not just regular old Joe Schmo throws. Some of those throws, he had poise in the pocket. He moved around. He stepped up. He made throws in double and triple coverage. He played well, bro.
He moved faster than he did in college, per Dan Orlinski, whatever his name is.
So that's interesting.
What you put on tape matters. And pregame, preseason, whatever the fuck it is, that is tape that somebody somewhere is going to watch. That matters.
And he's an NFL player.
He's an NFL
I didn't think that was in question, even as a fifth rounder. I mean, if you don't draft fifth rounders who you think can't play in the NFL, right? It's just a question whether you think he's going to be a starter or not.
But he didn't look like a fifth rounder.
No, that's not true.
He didn't perform like a fifth rounder, which to me is not a nothing burger.
And bro, if you watch the game,
which I did,
his command of the team had other cerebral shit going on. Like when they came out the huddle, he didn't. We've seen veterans that were backups come out the huddle and they look shaky. He didn't come out the huddle looking shaky. He came out the huddle like, this my shit. he came out the huddle in command.
I couldn't agree hold up a minute. I could not agree with Ish more. The way he commanded the team,
bro.
the
They responded.
it's the video circulating of him because he's mic'd up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even see many fifth rounders mic'd up.
No, he also has his own personal camera crew.
But he wearing a mic during the game is not his own personal camera crew.
I know.
So
I'm just adding that as an extra piece.
all right, but so let's not do that. He's mic'd up. He's over there with Myles Garrett saying, hey, how would you handle my spin move? So he's gaining information too. 3, it took me till the third quarter to realize that game was in Carolina. So if not for anything else, this can't be a nothing burger because it's looking like that Tim Tebow effect. I hate to use a white dude, but that other effect, that other box office outside of football, you want to sell jerseys, you want to get people to this fucking nasty ass arena in Cleveland when it's snowing out. Yeah.
You said
yeah.
He want to sell jerseys.
No, not him. Not
Do
him.
you know his jersey went crazy?
I'm just saying.
And they said that
there's
the
too
NFL
many.
was mad because he gets a percentage in his contract. He gets a percentage of all jerseys sold.
Oh, wow.
So they said so far, I think his jerseys made.
Yeah, you got to check his shit.
And
check it.
They said his jersey sold.
I was about to order a jersey. I was like,
Me too. Yo, they said that he's made $12 million off of his jersey sales. I think his jersey sold $250.
If you work in
You haven't played a game yet.
If you
sold
work in the
$250
Cleveland
million.
Browns organization and look at that game, there's no way that you could say this is a nothing burger. They've changed the conversation in weeks to come now, not only in the quarterback room, but in the organization. And it tells the owner, who not only should shut the fuck up, but has gotten the quarterback pick wrong for the last 40 years. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you didn't want.
You don't want.
Agreed.
Now, go ahead, please.
I agree with Mark. It's a nothing burger in terms of what this proves playing wise.
That's all I mean.
That's it.
Not if you're Shedeur Sanders.
No, now I respect the shit out of him because he could have went in there and been
Shit the bed.
not even shit the bed. He could have went in there on some, they already don't give a fuck about me. Like, all right, whatever. It just went out there on some blah shit. He took this opportunity like, no matter what, I don't give a fuck if I get in with 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna go out here and ball.
Then it
just put me
can't.
on the field.
So
I respect that.
Then for this plethora of reasons, this cannot be a nothing burger. To get a perfect game in bowling, you need a strike in the first frame and the fourth frame,
of course,
and the sixth, fifth.
Yeah.
If he does this again and again, because there's 2 more games, and Cleveland Browns preseason games are now must-see TV. If he does this 2 more times,
it's a conversation.
So then for him,
That's a serious conversation.
He's forcing a conversation.
So then it's the building block for him and the people that involved. It cannot be a nothing burger.
They said he was potentially getting cut, bro.
Yeah,
Cut me now, I dare you.
All of that could go 2 ways too. Because there was a lot of similar shit, back to the Tebow thing, there was a lot of similar shit with Tebow, and that played against him long term.
True.
Yeah.
Because he went out and won a playoff game, and now... sorry, Ice. And now can't get a job because no team wants to bring that shit around.
Right.
Well, that's true. That's always going to exist. But that's why I didn't want to use him as an example, because we do also have eyes. I saw those games.
He can't throw.
Everybody watching knew that he couldn't throw the ball.
Yep.
Shedeur Sanders made 2 really good red zone plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he can play. I don't know enough about football to know whether he should be first round, third round, fifth round. When I say nothing burger, and I'll throw that word away and stand down on that point. My point on it wasn't that this game doesn't matter at all. I think every game matters, right? When you're watching young talent.
Your point is, don't overblow it.
All I'm saying is this doesn't prove the case for him or against him.
This ain't the I told you so on either side.
That's the best way to put it.
That's what
Everybody was saying this is the I told you so. See, I told you he could play, and I'm saying and it's a preseason game. We just don't know. And I've seen too many.
It's depending on how you getting dressed. It's the shoes. It's the socks to it. It's some part of the outfit.
No, this absolutely plays.
It's some part of that. It's the tank top.
But it ain't the end all be all.
No,
that's what we say.
Let me
This
ask
is
y'all a
not the
question.
end all be all.
Not at all.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Not at all.
I've been hearing rumors through social media and some sports people off social media saying that this is the setup to trade him, to basically trade him to a place that now we'll see him as a potential starter. You don't see it?
That's hootenanny.
They would be dumb if that would be
the
real
Browns
dumb.
have 2 first-round draft picks in this 2026 draft.
Okay.
Which is said to be a really, really, really good draft. If you're the Browns, and they've been a dysfunctional organization for a while, but if they weren't, You want one of these quarterback picks to pan out that you got in round 4 and 5 so that your 2 picks in the deep draft could be about something, and now you got the building blocks or something. You just paid Myles Garrett all of that
They
money.
already got building blocks. They got Myles Garrett. They got
some.
Thank God. Hopefully, Nick Chubb comes back, or whomever
Nick
they're
Chubb is
running
out.
back.
I think he's a free agent.
He's going
He's a free agent. He's a free agent.
Who they back? It was another kid that was
The
backing
kid
him
that
up. That
filled
was
in.
tough.
I can't remember his name.
He was tough.
Man.
He was tough.
He was tough.
Yeah.
But
You want to be able to spend those 2 picks next
on a
year
good defensive
I mean,
player.
a
receiver.
something other than a
A
quarterback.
left
I got it.
tackle and edge rusher.
Yeah, versus filling a need.
Sure.
Right? So that'd be great. Congratulations to Shedeur Sanders and the Sanders family and Carucci. Like, this is a big deal. This is a really big deal, man. This is not to be overlooked.
That's true.
Now, look, y'all know I'm not the biggest football fan, so I'm going to keep it very simple with this conversation. It does seem like the odds are against Shedeur. I wasn't aware that the owner of the Browns said that he didn't want Shedeur, but that goes into what people are talking about. Did the NFL want him? Did the owner of the team want him? And he still showed up and he showed out. And what I really took from his performance was when you're looking at a situation and these guys in the league, it might be just regular people with regular jobs. And you in a situation and you know you're not going to get an opportunity to shine. And you're asking people, what do I do to get that opportunity? And they say, stay ready. And I'm sure Shedeur knew what he was walking into. He knew his situation. And somebody told him to stay ready. It might have been his father. It might have been, Tom Brady. I don't know. It might have been somebody who told him to stay ready. But you always say to yourself, what the F does stay ready mean? And it seems like Shedeur took that to heart and figured it out. When you have people saying he's faster, he's better than he was, that seems like he stayed ready. He was ready for his opportunity. Because you might only get one opportunity. And yeah, he has to string together more performances like this. We have to see him do this constantly. But here's the thing. And this is where the mental comes in and the fortitude comes in. He could have easily said, well, they don't want me, so I'm going to mail it in. But he's trying to perform at a high level, it seems like to me. And that's what he should do, because put the league and the team in a situation where if they treat you unfairly, they can't blame your play. Don't let them look at you and say, well, he wasn't doing this and he wasn't doing that. And the numbers, they didn't show up the way they should have showed up for him to keep this opportunity. Let the numbers show you should be there. And then it will expose the situation. So if they want to, try to humble you or prove or teach you a lesson, they won't have anything on paper to match that up. And the people will take it from there. And let them show the world that they're treating you unfairly and it has nothing to do with your play. So y'all tell me, do y'all think the NFL is against Shedeur? Do you think he can move up in the roster when it comes to these quarterback positions? Do you feel like it's quarterbacks in front of him that aren't as good as him? Do you feel like, of course, he's overrated? Some of y'all might feel like, all of this fanfare for Shedeur isn't worth it. Let me know in the comments. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.